Welcome back to the Personal Foul Podcast. I'm your host, Colton Gesser. Alongside me is my co-host, Phil. How the heck are you, good sir?
I'm fantastic. The holiday season's kicking in. We're going to feast on Thursday. We're going to watch football. We're going to drink like men. The holiday season has bestowed the great one.
Oh, you suck. But yes, holiday season is here. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving this week. We'll talk a little baseball first. We had a local trade, so we'll talk about that before we transition to the NFL to wrap up the show. Start off, Brandon Nimmo and the Texas Rangers make a deal. They find a partnership. They trade Brandon Nimmo from the New York Mets to the Texas Rangers for one Marcus Semien. Kind of seems like the Mets are possibly using Nimmo as a scapegoat to break up their core. Bringing a nice defensive player back in the deal on Semien. His bat's clearly not going to be as good as it was a few years back when he had that incredible season for the Rangers. Thoughts on the deal? Again, you know how I feel about baseball. I could give a rat's ass about it, but it's local news. I clearly had to bring it up on the show. Otherwise, it would be
the Met fans around here happy. You what?
I said it'd be show malpractice if I didn't bring it up.
Yes, I know the Met fans were like, oh, the Mets made some news, blah, 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 blah. To me, I mean, Semien, he'll get you a hit here and there. That bat is done. I mean, if I recall, he's in his mid-30s. I forget his exact age. But it's almost like a salary dump for the Mets because Nimmo is still owed $100 million, and Semien's coming back with $72 million. Semien still has 3 years left on his deal. But I think it's a win for the Rangers. I'm not trying to bash the Mets, blah, blah, blah. I think Nimmo's younger. He's more athletic. I just think he's a better player right now than what Semien is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a glove there at second. I mean, I guess they're not going to re-sign, what's his name, Alonso. I guess they're going to let Alonso go, and they'll put Vientos at first base and Mauricio at DH. I mean, I don't know. It's not a great team for me. I mean, the Mets need a lot of help. They clearly by far have the highest payroll in baseball. Well, the Dodgers should, but they deferred all the money. The Mets need to be looking at arms. I did hear a rumor on your former place of employment, WFAN, that they were possibly going to go after Tariq Skubal or Skubal, or however you want to pronounce his name. But the thing is, the Mets don't want to give up the which arm is it? They got a couple of good arms, but their best one, I forget their name. The name, they're all bums as far as I'm concerned. But the Mets don't want to part with him. To me, I think you're absolutely insane if you don't want to trade for Skubal or Skubal or however you want to pronounce the name. Yes.
This is hurting my head. It's Tarek Skubal. This is hurting my head.
Whatever. I like Skubal. Like Stunat. You're a Stunat. Anyway, the Mets, that's where they need to be focusing. Now, granted, you're going to probably pay $200 million to get Skubal into as a Met. And he only goes 6 innings. He's one of those pitchers that likes to stop after 6. So that kind of worries me as well. But, 1 through 6, him and Skeens are, they're the 2 best pitchers. It's a tough situation with the Mets. They're a poverty franchise. I don't really care about them. I hope they continue to shit the bed year after year. You're only in year 1 of Juan Soto's contract. You got 13 more years of it. Oh, how we weep for the Met fans. Oh, how we weep. That's too damn bad. Happy Thanksgiving to me and the Yankee fans. And by the way, Hal Steinbrenner, oh, yeah, I would like to lower payroll. Yeah. How are you planning on lowering payroll?
I told you. This is the bullshit you're going to hear from the Yankees and why I didn't understand signing Trent Grisham to this fucking contract. You're proving my point on the Yankees. This is exactly why I could give a rat's ass about the Yankees, because you have the people that have no fucking clue. Like, oh, it's not a bad move. No, it's a terrible move because I already know what's coming down the pipe from either Cashman or Steinbrenner to bitch how expensive their payroll is. This is exactly why. And I blew $22 million on a guy that had one good season hitting the ball. I'm gonna freaking have like Frank the Tank here, freaking veins popping in my skull. I'm so aggravated with the Yankees. This is exactly why I can give a rat's ass with the Yankees. Because Tyler, kiss my fucking ass. Tyler, no one cares. But this is the bullshit that drives me nuts to the Yankees. This is exactly why, like, I cannot get hyped enough for the Yankees, and I could give a rat's ass. This is exactly why, because it's bullshit that I knew it was coming. By the way, I called this a few weeks ago. I knew it was coming down. Our payroll too expensive, but we have no issue giving $22 million. And I guarantee Cashman, when he gave it, was like, "Oh, please don't take it. Please don't take it. Please don't take it."
Oh,
well, like
he got totally screwed by.
By the way, why did people think he was going to do it? Like, I got the outfield market isn't great, but I'm sorry, it'd be again organizational malpractice for anyone to give this guy a big contract after one good season, hitting between Bellinger and Judge and Stanton, like asinine shit from people.
What happened with the Yankees right there was saying bye-bye to Mr. Tucker. He's definitely not going to be a Yankee after that.
That's my point. We're going to pay $22 million for this freaking jagoff, and you're not going to throw the money at Bellinger and Kyle Tucker.
I think they'll throw it at Bellinger.
No, by the way, you have what's it called? You have Dominguez that you decided not to use last season at all. You threw him to the freaking curve. So now it's going to be like another warning season from Dominguez. You have Spencer Jones still in the minors. That like the problem is the Yankees won't deal with Spencer Jones at the deadline either. They're like, oh, no, these prospects. They've done it with every single player.
Well, he was supposed to come up this year, but
that's
signed through a big monkey wrench in there.
They're not going to make a move at the deadline and move these players. And then you're going to see them the following season because the Yankees held on to these guys. And it's like, oh, my God, we're disappointed. Didn't move them. Like, I don't understand the Yankees for the life of me. And this is exactly why I just can't get into the Yankees because I'm getting this aggravated and the season just ended, a few months ago. Like, I can't do this. And that's exactly why I can't stand the New York Yankees right now. Cool, I'm a fan. I watch the games. Like, I know the players, all that shit. But this is why I cannot get into it. And this is why I'm like, honestly getting emotionally drained with the Steelers, and we'll get to them a little bit later on. They're just all these organizations are stuck in the same spot. My teams are stuck in like purgatory. The Yankees are because they're just way too obnoxious with overpaying guys. And there's like, oh wait, no, we have to cut payroll. But then you give $22 million to Trent Grisham. I just can't. I can't with this team. I can't. And this is why you had people losing their marbles on the fan. When the Yankees signed Trent Grisham, was like, oh, it's a good deal. No, it's not. Because I already know what's coming down the pipe from Cashman and Steinbrenner, that the payroll's too expensive. Yet we just gave $22 million to a guy that's had one good season hitting the ball. He's had one good season hitting the freaking baseball. Absolute bullshit from the Yankees, and I'm not surprised by it, and here we are. And enough with baseball. Please, no more trades.
Oh, I got to do one more thing on baseball for our Philly fans. Real quick. Rumors, Kyle Schwarber going back to the Cubs. I know you Philly fans, Mr. Tyler Granado, fraudulent Philly fan that you are, would not be happy if Schwarber went back to Chicago. That is the latest rumor. I'd get a little Phillies in there for our Philly fans.
I could give a rat's ass about baseball anymore. Enough. Please, no one make any more moves, so I don't have to talk about it because I'm over it. We head to Week 12 in the NFL. Start off with Thursday Night Football live from the state of Texas. Buffalo loses 19-23. A lot of these teams, Phil, that we're going to get to today. We have a new leader in the division, the AFC North, with the Baltimore Ravens passing the Steelers. These teams don't look good, though, Phil.
No.
Like, Buffalo was supposed to be the team runaway favorite in the AFC East. I thought the Patriots were going to be a lot better. I didn't think they were going to be this good, but I thought the Patriots were going to be better. The Dolphins, you never know what the Dolphins are. You never know what the Jets are ass, but you never know what the Dolphins were going to be. But Buffalo loses.
I told you the season was over at halftime of the first game against the Colts. It's the only time I ever shut the game off. I was so disgusted, and they've been a train wrek ever since.
What are you talking about? Dolphins have played good football lately. Anyway,
come on, they played nobody.
That's fine.
The Bills.
That's
big
great.
Deal.
It doesn't matter. You play who you play, Phil. Buffalo loses 19-23. What is going on with the Buffalo Bills? There's a few teams here that are like very head scratching. I know the Ravens won. We'll get to the Ravens against the Jets, but God Almighty, if Breece Hall doesn't fumble, And the Jets, I think the Jets had a turnover inside their own 25 that ended up setting up another Derrick Henry touchdodown. The Ravens struggle with the Jets here.
Yeah.
I don't know what some of these teams are. These were teams that were locked. The AFC is a wild prediction from the beginning of the season, by the way. The Colts leading the division, the Chiefs trying to creep themselves back into contention, the Ravens creeping themselves back in, and the Buffalo Bills. I can tell you that was not on the bingo card for a lot of America. And here we are sitting at week 12. Your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills in this game?
Look at Tyler smashing Ray Trimble over here. Wow. It's game Ray's not here because I'm sure it'll be a nice little retort for that. Anyway, the Bills have not been the Bills since they got rid of Stephon Diggs. That team has been empty. There's been an emptiness since Diggs has been gone. They have not had a number one wide receiver. They need one so bad. Shakir is a 2 at best. Oh, look at Ryan agreeing with me over here. Shakir is maybe a 2. Mac Hollins was a bum in Miami, and he's your number 2. I mean, hard times in Buffalo. They got nobody separating. They got nobody.
You'd be very confused again. So I'm just going to act like you didn't say that because, again, we would just lose viewers on this show. Mac Hollins is not on the Buffalo Bills.
What team is he on?
He'd be on another AFC East team.
Oh, that's right. He's on the Patriots now.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. He was supposed to be good for Buffalo.
I'm going to act like
Keon Coleman. He's another bum. I mean, Kincaid has been out, and he really wasn't what was supposed to be his legacy of being drafted as one of the great tight ends of all time. He hasn't been that good either. The Bills need receivers. I was shocked they didn't go out and trade for one at the deadline. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. They think, that this array of wide receivers is going to carry them to the playoffs. I mean, they can't even beat these bum teams. And, Bills are going to be one and done in the playoffs. I mean, they're going to make the playoffs, but they will be one and done.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Buffalo, and that's, again, a great point. I didn't understand getting rid of Stephon Diggs. I mean, the same token, Josh Allen did have an insane season last year without Diggs. I mean, let's not discredit that. But to then go into the season to think it's going to be the same and not get a number one is kind of crazy. Yeah. Because every team needs that number one guy just to go to. I need an easy pitch and catch here. That guy's going to get open on a big third down. And you've seen it the last few weeks. Buffalo's missing Dalton Kincaid big time. Kincaid actually took some strides this season. Then he got hurt a few weeks back.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since. They're definitely.
He hasn't been great, but
he's had a very good season. I mean, I know you're going to crap on him because you think Mac Hollins is the number one there, but we're going to continue on with another AFC East team. They lose 23-10. Ravens take control of the AFC North as we speak. They do play the Steelers twice for the rest of the season. Yes, we will get to sweet Georgie boy in a few minutes. Howard, thank you very much for your thoughts. But yeah, we'll get to Georgie in a minute. Ravens win 23-10. Game kind of sucked. The Ravens haven't looked great, so we'll see. I thought this was going to be Ravens getting their act together. We'll see some Thursday night. If Joe Burrow plays, I actually think the Bengals win this game Thursday night, to be honest. But we'll continue on. Speaking of Georgie boy, yes, you're welcome for George Pickens because my organization is just absolutely stupid. I'm so glad we traded a receiver to then be stuck in the same spot of not having another receiver to go along with DK Metcalf. George Pickens, all-world talent. Guy's just a whack job. But if you can deal with the whack job part of him, the guy's talented as shit, and he's proven that again. Dallas wins 24-21. They score 24 straight to beat Ray Trimble's Birds. Dak Prescott led the comeback in Dallas's defense. A lot of question marks about their defense. Pitched a shutout in the second half. Great performance from the Dallas Cowboys in the second half. They win 24-21. We head to the big game of the AFC week, and that'd be Indianapolis visiting Kansas City. They win. KC wins in overtime 23-20. Indy hangs around in these games. Just can't seem to get it done. I think that's a lot of what everyone's talking about with Indy here. They're hanging in these games.
Danny Dimes is starting to look like the Danny Dimes of the New York Giants again. Pressure's on. It's like, uh-oh.
Steelers brought it out of them. Steelers brought that easily the worst performance of the season for the Colts against the Steelers. Go figure. But Kansas City wins. They didn't look great in the game. I didn't really think they deserved to win the game. But again,
No, they didn't.
Kansas City's Kansas City. They're going to win the game. That's what they do. We head to the Windy City, and the leaders of the NFC North, the Bears win again against the Rodgerless Steelers. Steelers just look absolutely lost defensively week in and week out. The middle of the field's a black hole on both sides of the field. The Steelers don't know how to defend the middle of the field, and the Steelers have no idea how to throw the ball to the middle of the field. And yes, they are. Steelers are clearly retarded. I would also agree with you.
Okay.
Gainwell is clearly not the best running back. Easy there. Jalen Warren is very, very good. Gainwell has had great spurts for the Steelers. So, but easy there with that. Gainwell has had some great spurts, but Warren's definitely the better back out of the two. So easy there, Mr. Karen Warren. Appreciate your insight, though. I really don't know.
He had a very bad week. He lost to Scott Sutts. It's a very bad time for the Warren household.
Oh, no. Karen Warren.
Bad times there for Kenny.
That's just too bad. Thank you, Karen Warren. I appreciate your lovely insight, you jackass. This is another one. I don't want to waste my breath on with the Steelers. I'm really
let me ask you this.
Fire.
I need a little Steeler insight here. Steelers trade for Pickens. What did they give up? A one?
What do you mean, the Steelers? Oh, Metcalf?
Metcalf.
Second-round pick.
A second-round pick. All right.
Yes, sir.
Now, did they have to sign him to all that money this year?
Yes.
So he was a free agent. Okay. Otherwise, they would have put the tag on him. Now, why did they trade Pickens since he wasn't making that money?
Emotional nut job.
And what did you get back for Pickens?
Third-round pick.
All right. So
it's the last year for Pickens. He's on a one-year deal.
Dallas is going to sign him. They have to. He's the number one there, as far as I'm concerned. Lamb. I mean, my God, can you stop dropping the ball, Lamb? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, what's he doing? Eating tacos before the game? I mean, catch the ball. I mean, how many more drops are you going to have there? Terrible job.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with CeeDee Lamb, but George Pickens, hell of a player. The Steelers traded him. I mean, if you watch his time on the Steelers, the guy would just give up on running plays. Like it was easy. He made zero effort in the blocking game as a wide receiver in the run game. So pretty much gave it away. Like, oh yeah, this is a run. Just watch Pickens. And to his credit, the Steelers just didn't use him correct either. I mean, the whole big Steeler thing this week is again watching Pickens go bonkers again in the spotlight.
Gotta hurt.
And then the Steelers watching Metcalf with like 5 catches for 22 yards. And it's like, what the hell's going on? Then you see Pickens route tree for Dallas this weekend, and then you pick any random game from Pickens as a Steeler and where his route tree is. It's all on the sidelines, like out routes, one like deep shot down the field, and like the middle of the field's wide open. The Steelers have no idea how to use the receivers, and it's just another reason why I want Mike Tomlin gone. The coaching staff's abysmal. I really think they're one of the worst coached teams. Every single week, I see a wide receiver wide open. Like DJ Moore's been irrelevant for the Bears like this whole season, and he let the Steelers up wide open. Like the Steelers just let him I mean, I could have made the touchdown pass to DJ Moore, and I could have ran into Kyle Monunga touchdown, which is untouched. I really don't understand what the Steelers are doing, and enough time on the Steelers, they're going to make the playoffs as a wild card team, then they get their shit kicked in again, and it's rinse and repeat, just like the New York game.
Now, here's a question. I hear Tyler stole my thunder here a little bit because I read this as well, Tyler. Do you see Kyler Murray being a Pittsburgh Steeler next year? Because they're all of a sudden fell in love with Brissett, and I could see them shipping Kyler Murray out. And I think Pittsburgh will be one of the favorites to land him. Would you like him there in the black and yellow?
I don't think he's going to be able to play in the snow at all. And also, did I mention he's 2 foot tall? No thanks. I think the Steelers should just bite the bullet and start Will Howard next season.
Wow.
And call it a day is what they should
do. Will Howard. Oh, my God.
By the way, and I crapped on Will Howard. I saw how he played. Against Michigan. I'm like, oh my God, this kid sucks ass.
He stinks.
And then I also watched his NCAA run, and I was like, all right, maybe the kid's a gamer. So that's something. Just play him next season. Play him Play him. Play him the whole season. And guess what? He sucked. That means high draft pick. Should be a better quarterback class. Draft the quarterback.
Actually, next year's a good class.
They are in quarterback purgatory. They're stuck in
I know that feeling.
hell. And until they bite the bullet, they're screwed. They're just going to keep bringing in old ass quarterbacks. Like it wouldn't surprise me if they bring in Kirk Cousins next season or bringing in Mac Jones. That's the Steelers for you. I don't know what to tell anybody, but enough about the Steelers because I'm going to go literally talk for another 20 minutes about
One last thing. Kenny Warren has a bet here for you. If you want to read this real quick.
I have a wager for you, Clayton. In a few weeks, Steelers-Dolphins, Monday Night Football. If my Dolphins beat your Steelers, I host a podcast with Phil the following week, and you take the week off. And I might just sign up for free. You can do that. You can do it now. I'll be busy with the house. You can take over for the week. Don't worry. You got it there, Karen.
Speaking of which, Monday Night Football, am I getting an invite over to your house to watch the game with you?
The problem is you guys are going to have no idea how to set up the podcast. That'll be the great. I should just set up cameras in your house and watch you guys try to set up the podcast. That'd be the best part. So, yeah, we continue on.
Am I getting an invite to Monday Night Football? I'm sure your dad will be there.
I'm not even going to be in the house yet. I'm just going to be freaking getting the house ready.
Oh, get the TV in at least.
Nah. Then I got to get the cable company out. I got to get the Wi-Fi out there. Like, nah, not going to be ready.
You got a couple of weeks. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. You coming to paint the house, Phil, for free? Yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
That's what Rick Sogness is for.
Yeah, Rick ain't painting my house either. You watch. We continue on with the AFC North. Bengals lose 26-20. I think they win the game if Joe Burrow plays, actually, surprisingly.
Without a doubt. Flacco looks done all of a sudden. I think that shoulder's
he's got that shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks, Karen. Good one there, pal. You freaking jagoff. We head to Tennessee, Seattle 30, Tennessee 24. I took a lot of these games.
Hold on a second. How come you have a handle at the real Sea Wagon? How come I don't have a handle?
Because you can change your own name. You just suck.
Oh. Well, what's the real Sea Wagon at?
That is my Twitter. Handle.
Twitter, okay.
Yeah, I use that for my other show if I ever get on the other show, which I haven't been on in a few weeks, so shame on me. Shame! Hey! We continue on. That was another game I lost. Big spread, go figure. Green Bay wins over the Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy continues to struggle. You know what I hate, though? You know what I hate? People shitting on McCarthy like the kid played it. This is his rookie season. Like, I love that people are shitting on this kid, and like it's the big running joke. But like, I don't hear anyone shitting on Cam Ward, by the way. And let's not forget that kid was taken first overall. I find it very odd.
Cam Ward has nobody around him. McCarthy has J, the best number one receiver in the game. He can't get the ball to him. J. Get the ball to JJ. He's not doing that.
I've seen more from McCarthy than I have from Cam Ward.
Stop. No. My God.
The fourth quarter comebacks?
Dyke or whatever his name is.
The fourth quarter comebacks?
For Christ's sake.
Fourth quarter comebacks.
He's got JJ. He's got Naylor. He's got Hawkinson. He's got the other guy, Addison. I mean, come on. No, I can't. No, I know you love your Michigan alumni. You still love Kenneth Grant and all this, but stop. Come on. I got to put an end to this nonsense.
He's played 5
stinks.
NFL games. 5. Let's pump the freaking brakes on J.J. McCarthy. It's been 5.
Bad in all of them.
Great. It's been 5. That's not even close to true, by the way. And you know that. Fourth quarter comebacks. He's got like 2 of them. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on.
I'll admit he has to look great. I'll be the first one to say he has to look great. I'll be the first to agree with you. He hasn't looked great, but everyone's shitting on the kid like he's played 2 NFL seasons. He's still a rookie technically this season.
I got a bone sticking out of my shoulder here. I could throw farther than J.J. McCarthy, for God's sakes. Come on.
Oh, God. You want to have a throw? We should, like, make small clips like that, by the way. And, like, I should just embarrass you doing athletic things. If you really you flap your gums like you're some athletic fox over there. I'm the genius.
Call me Babe Otani at the softball field, okay? That's how good I am.
We should have a freaking hitting contest. We should have a throwing contest. Old
We should have a
fashioned.
running contest. So I can let you pop both your hammies again running down to first base.
Old man.
I don't want to hear about
man.
you and athleticism.
You
of all
man.
people.
Old man, relax there, old man.
I may be 55,
you,
no jive, but I can still run circles around people. I am
old man, I'm going to set up a tripod. We're going to have an old-fashioned punt, pass, and kick. I'm going to watch you snap your leg trying to punt the ball, old man. Oh, God. That'd be great. Honestly, that's what we need to do. We need to have a live show out doing – we need to have
John Mayer as the drunken referee.
Punt, pass, kick. Oh, that'd be freaking great. We definitely have to do a punt, pass, kick. We continue on. NFC North game. Lions win in overtime. Giants had an incredible run. Jameis looking like a wide receiver 2 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, stumbling, bumbling, tumbling his way in the end zone. Trickery on the flea flicker or little. I don't even know what you call it. I think it was a flea flicker. I don't even know what it was. It was like a trick play. Trick play to Jameis to Wan'Dale Robinson. Giants pull all the tricks to not be able to tackle Jahmyr Gibbs. They lose in overtime 34-27. And they fire Shane Bowen finally. Holy cow, it took you 2 coaches to do it. Giants lose. We head to Arizona. Speaking of Kyler Murray and those Cardinals, they lose 27-24 in overtime to Trevor Lawrence. Cleveland wins.
Games.
Shedeur Sanders wins his first ever NFL start against a god-awful Las Vegas Raiders. I'm so glad Geno Smith and Pete Carroll decided to make that move to Vegas. Holy cow, what a dumpster fire that's been.
Lane Kiffin got fired. Not Lane Kiffin. Chip Kelly got fired.
Correct. And no one cares. Who cares about the Raiders? They lose 24-10. Shedeur Sanders showing up big. Now he's all cocky. This kid's got to calm down. Oh, my gosh. It's been one game.
You know what? There's been a lot of hate on him. I mean,
I think there's a lot of people that want him to do well. Like, you could say the hate from, like, the organization's hating on him, not picking him and embarrassing him. But I think a lot of people actually are rooting for him. I think a lot of people are rooting for him. It sure seemed like the damn Browns fans wanted him in there.
I know Arnie Lauer's rooting for him.
Speaking of
by the way, I want to stay on Sanders for 1 second here.
Oh my God, your obsession with Sanders.
It's a legit question. Do you think Do you think Deion Sanders was one of the greatest athletes of all time?
Yeah.
Would you put him top 5?
Athlete of all time.
Athlete. He was a 2-sport star.
Thank you. He was a two-sport player.
And the next Yankee, Steinbrenner let him go. Would you put him there? Even though he couldn't tackle a tackling dummy. And he couldn't. My God. Yeah, I mean, he can make a great interception, but when you needed him to tackle, he was nowhere to be. Ronnie Lott, he was not.
He probably is. Bo Jackson, MJ.
Got to put Jim Brown in there.
Yeah. He's probably in there. I don't know who else you'd put in there over him.
Would you put Otani in there?
No.
No, why?
He just played baseball.
Okay, but he pitches. He throws 100 miles an hour.
Oh, fantastic.
He also home runs a year. He only plays one sport, but he does multiple things in the one sport.
Fantastic.
Jim Thorpe. Yes, I got to give you Jim Thorpe with that as well. But we could debate this on a slow sports day coming up. But it was just something to think about. I thought it was a very
he's probably. And speaking of Atlanta and Big A, if Falcons win 24-10, Tyler Shuck comes back down to earth after his last good start. We had to Sunday Night Football. Rams steamroll the Buccaneers. I don't even think Tampa was able to get off the plane. They just got punched in the face. It was 21-zip right out of the gate.
They may not win that division. And you're not getting a wild card out of that division.
They're going to win the division. The Panthers suck, and just like that, Ryan Robinson's gone. You could say, they're bad. 3 picks from Brock Purdy Monday night, and they still lose, and it was still a comfortable win for the Niners, 20-9. What a dump the Panthers are.
And by the way, Kenny Warren
game there. That's the Panthers for you.
Carolina kicked the extra point, got me to 10 points on defense for San Francisco. They took the penalty. Then they missed going for 2. I ended up with 9. I ended up losing to Ray by a point. It was a disgusting loss. I was so pissed off.
There's Ryan in the comments. Sad, oh boy, Ryan, your Panthers still suck. Come on. Time for Beat the Genius. We have an updated standings. Ray 17.
I didn't hear any. Oh wait, the Dolphins want to buy this week. That's right.
Yeah, you jackass. Ray is 17 and 19. Oh my God, can I read this, please? I don't need the interruption. Goodness me. 17 and 19 is Ray. I still need games from Ray Trimble. He's got to catch up here. He's down a few games. 17 and 19 for Ray Trimble. I am 15 and 21, still carrying up the rear. Alex had a stumble this week.
That's
22 and 14. We have a tie at the top of the mountaintop with Mike Bauer, who's also 22 and 14. Phil escapes a game from me. I gave him the push, 16 and 20. Karen Warren is 17 and 14. I'm still missing games from Karen Warren. And my father, from the depths of hell at 0 and 6, he has come all the way back. He is 2 games out of first place. He's 20 and 16. What a run for Pops as he's working his way back into contention for the first place. Now time for our picks. Phil, start off with you. Floor is yours.
Well, the only way the Dolphins are going to lose is by me picking them, and I need them to lose. I'm tired of these meaningless wins. I mean, Brian Flores, who, went on and on about, I can't believe my owner asked me to tank games. Hey, guess what, Brian? You would have Flacco and Chase on your team right now, and you would still be head coach of the Miami Dolphins if you tanked those few games 6 years ago or whatever the hell you were there.
All right, so you're not rambling. Are you taking Miami -6?
Yes, against the Saints. Because I need the Saints to win. I know Kamara may not play, but whatever. I'm taking Miami. My picks have been absolutely atrocious this year. I've had a terrible, terrible football season.
Hold my beer. A terrible run of picks. Hold my beer.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the Dolphins -5. My next game is going to be – there's a lot of high spreads this week. Jeez.
A lot of high spreads. Not really. Last week was all the high spreads.
Well, there's not a lot of double digits. There's a lot of -7s, -9s, blah, blah, blah. By the way, what did you have me at 5.5, the Miami game?
6. Oh, my gosh. You're deaf. I've said it 8.
6. 6 is fine. I don't care. I'm just reading what I see right here. It says 5.5. Relax. For God's sakes. My next game is going to be I can't believe I am taking this team again. It's just mind-boggling. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't if Rodgers isn't playing. I just see Bills -4.5 at Pittsburgh.
It's 3.5.
I guess it's Rudolph's quarterback, and I can't take them.
It's 3.5, and I believe Rodgers is playing this week.
Rodgers is playing? Well, I'm going to take the 3.5 at home then.
All right, he's going with the Steelers again.
Doesn't play,
crazy bet.
I can't. Bet. I mean, the Bills have been just outright awful. And even if they win by field goal, I still get the hook. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh +3.5. So I will take that. And I do want to do a Thanksgiving game or a Black Friday game, although a Bears-Eagles game, I don't like them. Eagles -7. They've been atrocious too.
Yeah.
I will put that's the Monday night game, Giants and Patriots. Jesus. They couldn't flex out of that. Broncos and Commanders Sunday night. Oh, man, those are some terrible primetime games. Where the hell is the flex for these games? It's actually a terrible week of football now that I look at it. Texas and Colts, they're the only really good game this week.
I mean,
for my third game, I'm going to take
Steelers Bills should have gotten flex there. When are you able to flex stuff anyway? When is the week you start?
I thought it was now, Thanksgiving week. Week 11 is when they usually start.
The NFL sucks. That's I'll be going to bed early Sunday night. Thank you.
Yeah, probably. And Monday. Jeez.
And Monday too.
But for my third game, I'm going to take a Thanksgiving Day game. I am going to take the Bengals -7.5 at Baltimore. I see Mr. Flacco coming back, and I know you hate that, Tyler, since I just traded for him.
You've said so much wrong there. You said the Bengals -7, 7.5. You said freaking Joe Flacco. God, you're all
7.5. You don't have 7.5. What do you have?
It's 7, and it's just a problem that you said you're taking them -7. Oh my God, you're all over the place.
+7. +7. I think they cover. Burrow comes back. The Ravens defense has not been very good lately. They played some terrible teams. I do like them. Also, I have a question from Will Solis. Yes, we do take questions on this show as well. Whoops, where did it go? Damn it. Where is it? I lost it. He has a specific question for you.
It's probably because he beat me this week.
Yes, because he beat the living hell out of you this week in the auction league.
Yes.
Oh, here it is. No, I lost it. All right, go ahead. Make your picks. I will look for it.
Yeah, so I'm also going to take the Bengals +7. I think Joe Burrow comes back and they win.
Not Flacco?
I said Burrow. Thanks, Phil. I'm not a jackass like you. I'm taking the Bengals +7. I think they come back and win in a wasted performance from Joe Burrow. The Ravens just haven't looked good flat out. I'm also taking another Thanksgiving game, so I'll find out very early how this week's going to go for me. I am taking the Detroit Lions at home -2.5 against the Packers. I haven't loved what the Packers have done outside of Micah Parsons. Jordan Love has had a very funky season. This is another team with out a legitimate number one receiver, and you're seeing both quarterbacks kind of struggle. Jordan Love.
Golden has been a bust.
Yeah, has not looked great. Romeo Dobbs, cool, whatever. He has this week where he has 7 catches and a tutty. Other than that, he'll have weeks where he has 1 catch, 2 catch, 3 catch. Nothing. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions at home on Thanksgiving -2.5. Aiden Hutchinson, dog. And my third game, I was actually tempted on taking all 3 Thanksgiving games, by the way. And taking Dallas +3 at home, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the opposite. I'm going to take the opposite of you. Actually, I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills -3.5. I just think the Steelers flat out suck. And this is where I'm at. I turned into an emotional lesbian with the Steelers, and this is where I'm at. I'm back to I don't really give a shit about the Steelers, and this is where I'm at. I'm done. They suck. Give me the Buffalo Bills -3.5. What was your thing from Will Solis? Anything? I know he.
Oh yes, so you asked me. Please ask Colton what happened on his fantasy team this week. You asked me quick on
the I had no receivers. The Stephon Diggs thing with the Patriots has been a very big head scratcher. 1 week he's elite. The next week he's got 2 catches for 20 yards. And Jonathan Taylor.
Man, you're going to be hard pressed to get catches there.
And Jonathan Taylor played the Chiefs, which he's not going to do every week. So you got me in a good week. You also put up a boatload of points. Congratulations. Good for you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
I think you both suck.
Congratulations. Any more thoughts, Phil, before we end this podcast?
I got to talk a little hockey.
Matthew Schaefer. Yes.
Yes, Matthew Schaefer.
Matt, you're still back below the Devils, so that's too bad.
What?
That's too bad. You're back below the Devils. That's too bad.
We're 1 point behind the Devils.
That's too bad. And Jack Hughes.
No, that's not bad at all because the Devils, I think they were 6-0 to start the season, right? And then they just go right down at 14-7-1. That's what they are right now. The Islanders are 13-8-2. I mean, you got to be impressed with the way the Islanders have been playing right now. I mean, they're only 2 points behind the Hurricanes, which is nice. And that Atlantic division has been absolutely terrible. And by the way, and I know I'm going to butcher this name, but Nino Ratatouille or whatever the hell your name is, Mr. Dallas Star over there. I can't wait to get watch your head get taken off when you come to Long Island after what you did to Romanoff, that brutal boarding call. Romanoff's now out 6 months with his broken shoulder. And then the next night, he also gets game misconduct, I believe, against Colorado with another cheap shot. But yet, there's been no suspension. So thank you, NHL Board of Directors there for, once again, letting everything slide unless the Islanders do something, which is an absolute disgrace. And by the way, your Devils stink without Hughes. Oh, and who's in last place? Who's in last place, Kenny Warren? The New York Rangers. Oh, what a shame. 11-11 with 2 ties, 24 points. Wow, what a disgrace. Wow, the Maple Leafs are in last place too. Wow, what a great year for me. And it's been for hockey so far. Great to see the Rangers in last. Great to see Tavares in last. And I don't really give a damn about the West right now. We'll get into them later on.
Devils won last night, you jackass. Thank you.
Yeah, they won last night. Big deal.
These are kind of usually, and yeah, they beat another division leader, by the way. So kiss my ass.
Who'd they beat?
Detroit. Thank you.
They're not a divisional leader. Detroit's they're in second.
Oh,
wow, Detroit. I mean, the Islanders manhandled Detroit in Detroit 6-0 the other night.
Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, come on. I don't want to hear about Detroit. They're 13-9 with a -5 goal differential. Please stop with that. They suck.
Oh, Detroit's second in the division, and they're first.
Second.
They were
the
in
Senators
first.
are third.
They were in first going into the game yesterday. Truly, kiss my ass.
That division's terrible. The Panthers need to get healthy. They might make the playoffs.
Oh no! Oh no! Also, I see Ryan in the comments. My man, you guys are so emotionally attached to Michigan. It's like sad. I feel bad for you. I know. Like you should win this week. You should. I mean, God, you have like how many guys you paid to stay back in college? Fantastic. Like good for you, Ryan. You guys are so emotionally. I mean, you lost to a team that couldn't throw the ball forward last season. So relax there, buddy. I know you guys like, we won the national championship. But I know deep down you didn't feel like you won because you didn't beat Michigan. And it was embarrassing how bad Michigan was last season. And you couldn't beat us at home. Like, my man, welcome. Maybe you guys can finally get it done this season. Make it the perfect season, win the national championship. Good luck, my friend, and shove Brutus so far up your ass. You come back up to New Jersey. That's how far up it goes up your ass. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Oh, look at that. My wife walks in just in time. Go make me dinner, woman. That's right.
She's going to come in on one of these shows. I might throw her a nickel to one of these days, coming to smack the living shit out of you.
You don't have to pay her for that. She'll do it for free.
Oh, perfect. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and we'll be back again next week. Thanks, everybody.